This is Larry the Barber Man. I'm here with Chink the Barber, aka Andrew. Famos is just in the toilet and he's going to join us shortly. This was a very last minute interview. I just felt like I had to interview Andrew before he left. Andrew seems to be like Famos's new partner in crime. They've got a really interesting story how they met. As Famos comes into the frame, I'll let them explain it together. But first and foremost, Andrew, I have to get to the bottom of why you call yourself Chink the Barber.
Well, okay, that's a funny story. So pretty much what happened was, in grade 6, I didn't know what the fuck Chink meant, and all these kids at school would call me Chink, and it's like almost like a bullying, pretty much bullied me, man. And then, I don't know, like fucking, I used to cry about it, whatever. I was a fucking loser. And then, I guess like I kind of owned up to it after in grade 9 when I started doing some greasy shit, as in being a shitty kid. As in, I don't like talking about it a lot, but I did a lot of drug dealing. And clearly you don't use a real name when you're drug dealing, right?
Grade 6 for the because we're in England and they might not understand it. What age group is that?
Yo, how old are you when you're in grade 6? Like 12, something like that?
11, 12.
11 or 12?
And you was dealing at 11 and 12?
No. When I moved into grade 9. No. Don't get that shit twisted, bro. No, and then in grade 9, I started doing some shit, and then my mentor at that time told me I can't use my real name. And I was riding around on a skateboard, delivering things that we don't have to get into. And that's how I got that name Chink in high school after. Like, it's stuck on me.
Okay.
Like, it's still stuck on me.
That's good, isn't
You're
it?
Chinese.
Yeah, exactly. I'm fucking really Chinese.
Okay.
Chink. Yeah.
Do you like snooker?
Snooker?
Yeah.
No. Well,
Okay.
kind of. I don't know. I like 8-ball. Like pool.
Okay. No, because there's a famous snooker player in England called Dennis Taylor, and he's got exactly the same glasses as you. So I was wondering if you'd copied Dennis Taylor.
No, I got him from old boss Corey Shapiro from Vintage Frames, aka the owner of Notorious Barbershop, where I worked too with Famos. And yeah, I got these glasses off him, and the guy's a really famous eyewear, I guess seller, or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Yeah,
Like stylist, eyewear stylist.
those frames are iconic.
Yeah, like they were in
Goliath.
yeah, they called Ultra Goliath, and they're from if you ever watched Casino, I think it's Robert De Niro that wears them in that movie, and then CeeLo Green wears French Montana wears them. Like a lot of people wear the same frame. A lot of rappers, a lot of famous people in the industry.
So why do you feel the need to go so big?
Well, also I got a big head, so and a big round face, so I needed something to fit, and I was sick of wearing like your typical designer like Burberry glasses, and just because they're like fucking really like, I mean my eyes look more fucking squinty, man. Like I don't want to look more squinty or Chinese. Come on, right?
All right, and let's talk about your entry into barbering, which is, well, what's the word? Interesting, let's say.
Yeah. Well, that was when I got arrested, and I hit rock bottom. Like I was a drug addict. Made no money anymore. Like fucking because I was just scared to get back into it. And Scott was cutting my hair, and what will happen? Scott isn't Famos.
Step behind, playing cameraman at the moment.
And pretty much what happened was, I would get my hair cut. I would stick around for like I was being the fucking loser. That's not loser. That's the wrong way of saying it. Like, I just had like really crazy interest in like how he would do hair tattoos, because I wrote graffiti for a long time. I still do. And yeah, I don't know. One day he just like, we're chilling there, and he's putting in Andrew Gordon's head. I remember this. He's putting a Famous Stars and Straps logo, the F with a star in it, and pretty much he got me to do some of the outline with him. And then the next guy that came in, Scott was straight blading his head, And then he's like, yo, try this out. And you know what? I found it really cool. And then a couple of haircuts after that. It's like, man, fuck, you should just go to like hair school or something. The next day I applied for hair school. Became a fucking stylist. And thank you, Kitty Burns, for showing me the ropes on doing women's hair. And that was that, man. That's how it all got started.
So you're a trained hairdresser as
Yeah.
opposed to
As a barber.
Barber.
There's no such thing as barbering in where we come from, like from Winnipeg, Manitoba.
Oh, so it's not like America, where in America, in order to hold a straight razor, you need to be licensed.
Yeah.
In Winnipeg, it's
You gotta be
pretty
a
much
hairstylist.
like England. You can do what the fuck you want when you want.
Pretty much.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To a certain extent, but you need a red seal. But like, there's apprenticeship.
A red seal.
A red seal is like pretty much like when you're finished your apprenticeship, and you do your practical exam, and your written exam, and then you get your certificate. Pretty much you can work anywhere. Is it in the world or Canada? One of the two. I don't really remember. Yeah, I think it's Canada.
All
And
right.
I gotta
it's pretty cool.
interrupt.
Yeah.
I left my cape at Lincoln and Mac.
It's all good. That means we don't even have to cut my hair. It's fine. I can just do it when we get home. It's all good.
I did want to bring Scott in the frame a bit though.
Scott can just come sit right here. It's all good.
Or sit on the side of the bed.
Just,
It'd been nice to have seen you in action, but no problem.
it's all good. Just let me put a towel around you.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll get it for you so you don't have to.
Nice. Later with
Yeah, because I was getting around to saying someone in England can pretty much decide they want to be a barber, go into Sally's, get some scissors and a clipper
And just give
and a
her.
cape and just go
Really?
with the
Wow.
flow.
Crazy. I'd like to actually come for you guys got that London School of Barbering, right?
That's right. That's where I went. So
Yeah.
in some respects, because I've got a qualification in shaving, I'm
So you're a
more
barber?
Huh?
You're a barber then?
I'm more qualified
Yo,
than some
you're-
people.
Yeah, man. You're more qualified than I am. Damn. I didn't know that about you. Well, I guess you gotta take off my glasses. Sorry, guys.
So you came in through school so you was actually inspired by Scott.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Yeah.
So what was the point where you actually decided, right, I'm going to be a barber?
My male clientele like just grew freaking huge. Like I'm at that point where I can't even take in new clients right now. I don't take in walk-ins. I don't take in referrals. I don't take in any of that shit. And I really don't know how that happened. Like maybe it was because of maybe people just like me, or maybe I have to do a good haircut. I really don't know. And you know what? I'm very blessed that I have the clientele that I have right now. And you know what? I've never been happier.
So would you attribute obviously if you've got a full book of clients, you must be very good at what you do. Would you attribute your skill set to, looking over Famos's shoulder and being side by
definitely.
side
Yeah,
with
no,
Famos all the way?
we share a lot of information back and forth,
Okay.
especially like with new tools that come out, to techniques, watching each other, critiquing each other, stuff like that. And yeah, it's worked out for the most part.
How many shots? So basically, I know for a fact that you've followed Scott, or Scott's followed you from at least 2 barbershops. How many barbershops have you worked at together?
We worked at Burns and Black,
Yeah.
and then Notorious,
Yeah.
Blacklist, pretty much, and then now Cink, which he's my boss now. I'm his bitch. I'm his bitch. Yeah.
Okay. And I want to know about your time at Notorious, because that's when I first kind of knew about Scott, and they seemed like there was, when you had Poke the Barber, Famos, yourself, was Fad there at the same time as well?
No, it was Leo. It was Leo.
Okay.
Yeah, Leo, which is the owner of Maison Privé, and I am. Yeah, no, I'm so proud of that guy, man. Like, barber.streisand on Instagram, and he's killing it. He owns a couple barbershops now. Me and Scott actually trained him at Notorious. I didn't think he was that serious into it, and next thing you know, the guy's a man. I'm really proud of him.
So tell me about your time. What was so different about Notorious? I should be talking about Saint, but I'm just curious about
Notorious. Well,
I want an inside spin on Notorious.
One of the reasons why I worked there is because I had a bad drug addiction with, I'm not going to say with what, and I needed to leave the city because I didn't want to get any more shit. So I left there. Corey treated me good. I beat my addiction. Like, it was great. Like, the money was good. Like, me and Scott, like, made that place from, like, having like 4 to 6 clients a day to like fully like there's dudes hovering around. Like, it was almost a party in there all the time, because if you're waiting around, man, you're getting a little buzz, man, just because you get free scotch.
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful shop, and who wouldn't want to hang out in there, right? So
yeah, I mean, it looked like, you know, I can only base it on what I saw on Instagram. It looked like the hottest nightclub or day club in Montreal.
Until this day, it still is, man. Like, they're killing, like Thad and Ian and like Paulo, like, and that new guy, was it Ricky Fiend or something like that? They're killing it, man. Like, they're doing big things there.
Okay, and tell me about Saint. What you're doing? What have you carried over from Montreal, which was your last shop at Notorious? What have you brought over to Saint, and what have you done completely different from Saint?
I'm on chair rental now, so pretty much what I do is I control my own clientele. There's more responsibilities on it. I have to do my own taxes. Like, it's different. It's nicer. I do what I want now, and that's what I always wanted to do. I don't know. It's hard to say. Like, I don't like being somebody's bitch. Scott doesn't treat me like I'm his bitch. I just show up to work. I leave. Right?
Yeah, because
Pardon my language, by the way.
All the places that Chink and I worked at,
It was all commission.
it was all commission. And when I opened the shop, I'm like, I just want it to be easier for, like, I was basically putting myself in the barber's position. It's like, how would I want it for them? Plus, it's easier for me. I don't have to employ them, and I mean, I'm not really gonna get too deep into that, but at the end of the day, when barbers pay chair rental, it's just easier for everyone, and that way the barbers make more money.
But the only way that you should be doing chair rentals if you're fully like booked, or no, I wouldn't say fully booked. I'd say established. That you can actually balance the money out with how your lifestyle is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, talking about lifestyle, how has barbering changed your life from how it was before, which sounded pretty messy, to how it is now?
Well, that messy shit didn't get me to England, right? So that messy shit didn't get me to England. Barbering got me here, and I'm happy that Gary, I love you, put me on with Darren Jones, which I love his ass too. He's a great guy.
Big Darren, yep. I call him 50 Shades of Bronze.
Wow. Yeah, so Darren's great, man. He's a real inspiration. Same with Gary too. Like, those guys got me out of the hole, as in, like, he showed me a lot about education and how to teach people, and like got me to open up a little bit more. And it's great.
That was your first ever stage performance in London?
Yes, it was. Yeah.
So you and Scott are going to be like a dynamic duo in terms of being stage artists. You're going to be a partnership, eh?
We can, but he's eligible to go to the US. I'm not, so. But hey, yeah. Like, here, yeah, I'm down. Like.
Okay, so we just got to get you back in the US.
Yeah, which I have no desire to be in the US anyways. Besides going to see Pope's wedding. I think she's still engaged, right?
Yeah, shout out Pope.
Yeah, shout out to Pope the Barber.
Shout out to Pope. Yeah, Pope, I want to interview you whenever you're in the East Coast or I'm in the West Coast and we're in the same place.
Pope's my G, dude. I fucking love her.
You're either gonna really love her, like you might fall in love with her, or you're just gonna fucking hate her, because...
Whichever way.
My
job is just to go and find her story. I'm sure I will love her.
No, she's great, man.
No, I mean, everything that she does, I just love. I mean, she's a master brander. Master when it comes to branding. I mean, that whole thing with Pope and the shop being called Vatican, for me, it's genius. You know?
That is genius, man. I wouldn't even think of anything like that.
And just her posts are really, really, really deep as well.
Yeah, no, she's great, man. Love that girl to death.
It's like calling your shop like Noodle Town or some shit, you know?
That would be pretty funny. Chow mein. Chow Mein Barbershop. What up, though?
Chop man.
Yeah. Chop suey. Oh shit. That's
Oh
not,
shit.
That's not that bad. Yep.
That's the chop suey.
Yep.
So where do you where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? Let's say, Andrew.
To be honest, the last thing I want to do is own a barbershop.
The last thing you want to do.
That's the last thing I want to do because there's a lot of responsibilities. I see this guy go through it. My girlfriend's a realtor. She's trying to get me into buying property and holding on to it, renting them out. And it's not that bad of an idea. Like I've talked to a lot of successful people. They told me the same thing. But no matter what, I'm still gonna continue what I'm doing. Like I'm always gonna cut hair. Like even if I have to knock my clients down to 8 people a day instead of 16 or 22, I'll still do it. Like I have no retirement fund. No barber does. You know what I mean? You gotta figure it out. I'm still gonna barber even if I still own properties and stuff like that. And so I plan on doing.
22 cuts a day you do it on some days.
Yeah, I'll do it in 9 hours too. Yeah.
That's rapid.
Yeah. Stupid fast. Yo,
It's
Austin
insane,
76. Yo, you guys don't even really have that shit here, right?
Some people mess around with them, but
Yeah.
on the whole,
it's a tricky
English
club,
barbers they just work generally with magnetic motor clippers. So the Wall Super Taper, as an example, that would be their thing.
Here's some advice for all the British barbers. Buy Austin 76.
Or 97 in our case.
Yeah, no, it's called 97 here?
In our case, yeah.
Oh, really?
The European, because the 76 is the burgundy red version, and we've got a black version.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just the best to knock out bulk and honestly speeds up your whole entire haircut if you know where your guidelines are.
Yeah.
Like, it's the best thing ever. Like I've never regretted about having one. It's probably like my 4th one I've had just because I'm the dumbest guy ever. I don't repair my clippers. I just break them and buy new shit.
Yeah. I mean, some barbers even say, as a barber, if they go into another barber shop and they don't see a 76 or a 97 hanging, they'll walk out because they don't believe that that's a serious barber.
Well, it's great
if
on
you haven't got one.
Afro-American hair.
Sorry?
It's great on Afro-American hair, especially when you knock down the top. Like if you're doing like waves, take a 1.5 and you go with the crown, like forward, bro, you'll never get close to waves than that.
Okay.
It's a great product.
Now you've said it kind of makes sense. You said you're doing
Yeah.
22 haircuts. You need some form of
Yeah.
intervention
And
to
maybe-
get 22 haircuts.
Maybe I'll just grab an Annis BGR too, right? It's the same thing. It's
Okay.
not better.
No, true.
Yeah, man. Like it's
Or-
every brand has their own tool that works the same as any other tool. To be honest with you.
Have you tried the Supra?
Supra.
ZR
no,
Supra.
I haven't. I'd like to. Right now, I'm just using walls in that one Oster, and then if it's at the end of the day, I know I really want to bang on a fresh cut, I will use an Annis, which is Annis Master.
Okay. So what would you say your signature cut is? I know you kind of do everything, but if kind of that cut come in the door and they said, I want this cut, and you'd think, yes, my day's been made. What would that cut be?
Mid drop fade with a really long volumized pomp, and I'll try to keep it texturized. And that's what I usually do. I try not to line up the front, but if I have to, I will. Like if the client asks for it. Otherwise than that, I like to keep things natural.
And that's another cut you can knock out super quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I'm still delving. Want to hear about your past. I want to know about your life before barbering.
It's all good, yeah.
Tell me about the average day before barbering in your life.
Coming here. This is
Definitely.
the first time I was out of the country doing hair, and it was the best time I ever had.
And what was your personal experience when you stood on that stage for the first time in front of, I would imagine, 700 people in a foreign country, and you had to give a presentation, do a showcase?
I got a little bit gut rot, I let a little fart, and no, it was good, man. Like I started cutting away, and then the butterflies just started going away, and I'm not saying a lot of people were there to see me, but it was nice having people watching me, and taking photos, and I collect a lot of the photos off of Instagram. Thank you so much for that. And yeah, like it was a blessing get put on for that.
How long did it take for your nerves to subside? Because I know that there's many people here watching this now who want to get on stage. I've spoken to quite a number of them, but they've got these butterflies. So just tell them, once they're in the position, how long does it take for those nerves to subside?
You just gotta understand that when you're up there, you're fucked, man. You have no choice but to be up there. You're not gonna walk off stage. You walk off stage, you're just a goof. You know what I mean? Like it's just how things are, man. It's just like why would you sign up and not do your damn job, right?
Okay. Yeah.
It's just how I feel about that. It's kind of a rude way of how I said it, but I'm pretty vulgar with my mouth.
Yeah, but I think you're not like most people. You just speak your mind. You'll meet someone for the first time and tell them.
Very blunt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
like,
quick. You open out.
Yeah.
You're pretty much like a cutthroat razor. You're just you open out straight away. There's no guards or no nothing. It just cut straight to the chase.
Yeah, pretty much, man. Like, I was a really shy kid, man. Like when I was young, I still am kind of shy. Right? If I'm in front of a bunch of people, I'm shy. But when if it's like me, you, and like somebody else, and like I get to know you for like 5 minutes, I can read you like just like that. Like I'm a barber, man. I get paid to read you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's how I read people, man. Like, I just read their vibe. If I don't like you, I'm not gonna say shit.
Okay, so but you think barbering's taught you as well to read people even better than you could before?
Definitely. I just my facial expression. I don't like their haircut, like stuff like that. Do something I don't like. Fart. See a look on their face like it stinks.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm this Chink the Barber, for me, that is just such an awesome, catchy, punchy name. Famos, as we surmised on my interview with him on Saturday, he's the kingpin, because everybody wants everyone wants the Famos pins. Mm-hmm. Is there a brand up your sleeve somewhere along the line?
Yeah.
I think it would be criminal not for you to have some form of brand or pin or
I made a limited
chopstick or something.
Scott actually, his brother made me a logo, and I actually printed them out on a bunch of hats. I sold 120 of them in 3 weeks, and I never made them again. And then the only reason why I did that is just because somebody just said you should just try it, see how it goes. So I ran the thought out, and it worked out really well. And I'm actually coming with another product, which I don't know if you guys are on my Instagram. That there's a painting of me, which a good friend of ours that comes to the shop every day to say hi. He did of me, and we just thought the painting was like dope, and I personally think it's hilarious at the same time. So we're just gonna stick it on the back of a hoodie and see how many of it sells.
What is it, like a simple illustration or a detailed picture?
No, it's a fully detailed picture. It's
detailed painting, yeah.
Of
Chink's face.
Of my face, like of what I wear almost every day: a Savage hat and a Babe hoodie.
Here, pass that white phone over there.
Oh.
Where's your phone, Chinks? Where's your phone?
Oh, here. Oh, is this my one? No, this is Chink's.
Is your shit dead?
No.
No, it just kept going. I had some.
I'm just showing the picture of the painting.
So the first thing will be what, a t-shirt or another hat? Or?
Marty, it's a sweater, like a hoodie. It's pretty cool actually.
And if you knew you couldn't fail, what would be your ultimate product that you would make to share with the barbering community?
It's that. I don't know if you can put that to the camera.
Yeah, bring it up closer to this one. Go back. Actually, you're going to have to take it to Andrew's face, and then it'll go in focus. There you go. So it's a pretty kind of edgy, graffiti kind of cut. And it's got that kind of loose, it's a cross between Banks and Lucid Floyd.
Yeah,
if you're into art.
Our boy Cash, man, Cash that guy's the man.
And this, and tell me about this. Every single solitary
I don't know why I
posed
give the finger all
photo.
the time, and I really don't. Like, I just like always like, fuck, I'm like, do I look like a real like chink? And just like, hello. No, man, like I'm just like, okay.
So that's kind of like.
It's just like, hi.
So what's it? Usain Bolt's got like the lightning. Mo Farah's got the Mobot, and you've got the finger. Yeah.
Yeah, just flip everybody off, man. Yeah.
Okay. And what would you like to see changed in the barbering world? Is there something that you personally like to see change?
UK haircuts in America.
UK as in kind of softer stuff.
Soft, textured stuff that Reese and Allen do. Those honestly, Reese and Allen, I've been following them for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And I try to duplicate those haircuts, and they are impossible because my eye can't catch it. Like, I can duplicate a lot of stuff, but like the thing is, like, I can't catch what they're doing because their haircuts are that clean and styled so well that we don't get that in Canada or the US. Everybody likes the high fade with a little bit of a pompadour with a full lineup in the front. I actually personally like an actual wearable haircut that you can grow out for like a solid month. And everybody gets those haircuts they have to get every like 2 weeks. I'm not into that. And I have to do them every day. It sucks.
I'll say you want those kind of longer, lasting, softer cuts that grow out and they kind of get better with age to a certain point.
Like business cash.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Like I love those type of haircuts. They're dope. Like I don't know. They just look good with everything. Like. Yeah, that's how I feel about them.
So it's fair to say that Alan and Reese are people that you seek inspiration from.
Yes, it's this guy over here, Alan, Reese, and Darren, and Julius. Those guys
Anyone else? Any other English names?
Pardon me?
Which other English names would you say you draw inspiration from?
Some of the Irish, like Neil Toner.
Neil Toner.
Yeah,
okay.
Hayden Cassidy.
She was at Famos' interview when we was at the Nomad Barbershop. Yeah.
Cutthroat Pete.
Cutthroat Pete.
Another unreal guy. Those dudes in Glasgow from what's the barbershop called again?
Safe Hands.
Safe Hands. Yo, those dudes. That like if I had a barbershop, it'd be like that barbershop. Those guys are nothing but fucking degenerates, man. I love that.
Are you talking about Graham and you're talking about Daryl?
The dildo on the fucking door.
Yeah, no, Daryl's full of.
Yeah, the dildo on the door was awesome.
Surprises.
It's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like seriously.
So that was the funniest shop. What would you say the best shop you saw between London and?
The one you took us to, Barber.
Barber London.
Yeah, only because the Cray brothers. There's a picture of them downstairs, and that downstairs looked like an old place to have a party in the 1950s or 60s. Like it had the cushions on the wall, like it was unreal.
We call it Chesterfield.
Whatever you just said.
Chesterfield.
Alright.
That's the style. So basically with Chesterfield, you've got like the cushion in, and then you basically have the studs, and the studs are pulled down to get that kind of hilly kind of texture.
Yeah, no, that was, and the best part was it looked like a top secret like hiding room. Yeah, which was like really dope. And not only that, they were really nice there. Like Joey, Joey
Power.
Yeah, he served. He gave Scott. What did he give you? Whiskey? Like Jameson?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was really nice of him. That was like a early morning thing. Like I don't know. I wouldn't offer that in the morning, but hey.
Yeah, could you imagine they're planning? I think they're planning like more than 30 of those shops.
Really?
And they got 5. They've got 5 now.
I think me and Scott seen another one. Do they have one in Liverpool too?
Yeah, no, they've got one in Liverpool. Yeah, right in the city centre. Yeah.
Yeah, we walked by there.
Yeah, they got one Liverpool, Manchester, London, Birmingham.
Wow, those guys are killing it.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So, no expenses spared, and that's the premium.
That's good.
Experience.
Oh yeah.
And Dale, who you met, who we took a picture with, he's really iconic.
Yeah, he looks iconic.
And look at his work. You should look at his work and look at the interview I did with both him and the proprietor, Johnny Barber.
Mm-hmm.
That would be worth seeing.
Wow, yeah, I'll definitely watch that. That's for sure. Yeah.
Cool. So, Famos, tell me a little bit about your personal experience and your relationship with Chink. You seem really, really close. He started off as a client. Now he seems like your wingman.
Yeah.
Not Wing Chun, but wingman.
Like Chink said, like I've known him for so long, and to work by his side was by Chink's choice, and it's a blessing to me because every day, like, whether I learn something new about the most random shit, or something new about, yo Scott, why don't you try this technique or whatever. Like I don't want to work next to anyone else. No offense to anyone else at my shop. Like, shout out to all the barbers at my shop. I hope some of them are watching this right now, but we miss them all like crazy.
Oh man, fuck.
Can't wait to see them in a day and a half, 2 days. But I don't know, Chink's my big bro at the end of the day, you know, and like we got each other's backs. Fucking love this dude, and he's always wanted to go to the U.S. because he sees me networking and me meeting all these people. So when Chink told Gary he was coming out, and then Gary ended up covering all of our expenses, and which we're very grateful for.
Yeah, he didn't even have to do that because I was gonna pay for my own flight, and like out of nowhere, like he's just like, yo, what's your full name and like all your information? I was like, yo, you don't need to do this shit. Like seriously, man. And then he's like, no, it's all good. And I was like, if you say so. And I told Scott. Scott's like, what the fuck? And I'm like, yeah, man. I was like, I don't want him to do it. And then he did it anyways.
You got the services.
Yeah, no.
He got free workshops, full workshops out of you. He doesn't expect something for nothing.
I see it like this. As corny as the saying is, what you put in is what you get out. Chink's been working hard for a very long time, and opportunities like this, they don't just come out of nowhere. Like this was meant to happen for Chink. Chink's always wanted to meet Al. All he kept talking about was Alan and Reese.
Yeah.
It was cool because as soon as they seen each other, there's pictures of them, him and Reese hugging and stuff like that. But it shows what a pair of these can do for people from Canada all the way to Europe, and we connect through these things.
And grinding them hard enough.
Oh, yeah. Right away, it was just like picking each other's brain. Like, he's like, man, we want to do those hard ass fades. And I'm like, man, I want to learn how to do those fucking soft like crop tops, man. And I picked his brain about that. And he's telling me how to section on his own head and shit when we're in my hotel. And I was like, oh shit. And no, it was great, man. Like, can't ask for more.
Yeah, so it's true what they say. Whatever you sow, so also shall you reap. Mm-hmm. So that's how comes that kind of manifested.
Those guys definitely play a big part in my career, man. Like I look up to those guys so much.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you could be student and teachers for one another.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, well, and they also make great product. Yeah.
So it's fair to say that Chink is your treasured student, then, Famos.
I wouldn't say student, just treasured friendship.
Well,
no,
he's not a student anymore, but was a student.
Pretty
well,
much.
you teach each other. By all accounts, you teach each other now.
Yeah. You don't get good overnight, right? So.
Yeah, that's right.
But I mean, something like this also just shows people like Chink started off as a client per se, like you sitting in my chair wanting a haircut, but the connections that we meet daily, just from the people that we meet or have known for a long time. You know how many people Chink has inspired to cut hair, and they end up going to school, and they call Chink for advice. Chink takes his days off to help his friends he's inspired to cut hair.
I don't even get paid, man. Like it's fine. Like I don't care about the pay in the end. Like what I care about is my actual days of work. That's my pay. If I do that outside of work, if you want to offer me, go ahead. If you don't, I don't really give a shit, man. I'll come help you if I like you.
Yeah, well, it'll come back. It always comes back, doesn't it? You know?
Yeah.
You know that love.
Mhm. This was a great journey, man, and there's more to come. That's for sure.
No, I want to see you guys back again. I mean, you made a huge difference. I mean, you changed the whole vibe. I mean, I've been to every single British Barber Bash since the infancy, since the beginning. I mean, they've all been great, but you brought something very, very different and very special. Coupled with having Julius there as well.
We brought that Canadian sauce.
That's right.
Sauce.
And Julius came with his American.
Came with too much sauce. Just kidding. No, he's great.
Did you guys make it to where's Julius's chicken place? Nando's. Did you make it to Nando's?
Yes, I did, bro. I did. It was great.
Yeah, okay. It's a bit spiceless, you know. I like it all spicy.
I've had a lot of different types of chicken out here.
Yeah.
We had that Indian curry chicken.
At Lahore.
Okay.
That was nice.
Lahore's?
Lahore, not Lahore's, but Lahore, as in the capital.
Curry. What's up? Okay, Lahore.
As in the capital of Pakistan.
Yeah. Oh man, that was fucking the best shit I ever had over here. Man, if you put that shit on fries or something too, fuck, oh that'd be great. But it's perfect on rice and naan.
The first meal that we had out here though was we went to Camden.
Camden, okay.
And I had like this tandoori chicken wrap. Holy fuck, that was good.
You guys make the best Indian food out here, hands down. You know, fuck clay ovens from Winnipeg, man. That place sucks compared to shit out here, man. No joke.
Yeah, but you know what it is in East London as well. And in London, there's so many Indian people, so you can't get away with producing shit food because you'll get found out straight away.
Yeah, I definitely called up for that for sure. It's like getting a shitty haircut. It's like, don't go back, right? It'll spread the word around.
Very quickly, yeah. As you know, if you give good haircuts, you'll have a packed barbershop and people will wait for you. And people will jump on planes, trains and everything. I mean, I've interviewed a lot of people and I've heard people literally coming halfway around the world just to get a haircut with a barber. I mean, you've come a long way just to meet and connect with Alan, you know, based on the quality of his work.
Almost like fanboying him in a weird way. It's kind of like gay. Well, whatever. And
then you've met him, and as much as you want to feed from him, he wants to feed from you, you know?
Yeah, no, it's awesome, man.
So, right, so we've been speaking for a long time on camera. I'm going to
it was supposed to be 10 minutes.
Huh?
It was supposed to be 10 minutes.
That's what happened, you know? We're in there. We're all passionate about barbering.
You're going to have to edit it down to 10 minutes.
So, Andrew, aka Chink the Barber, thank you ever so much for giving me your time.
Thank you for doing the interview, man. That was the first interview I ever had.
That's right, and it was a natural. It was all nice and smooth.
A lot of swearing.
No swearing, no, it's cool.
I swore a lot. I said fuck a lot. And bitch.
And Famos, thank you for your participation. Thank you for coming over.
Thank you.
And giving this interview. We all want to see you again soon. So guys, that's it. Larry the Barber Man is out of here. Interview done. Later.
Later.